Hi guys, welcome to your library at home. It's me, Elda, and tonight we are going to be making painted sea glass bottles. I showed you guys these last week, so hopefully you were watching last week and grabbed some supplies and you're ready to get started. So I think it's actually right about 7 o'clock, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Tonight we're going to be making painted sea glass bottles. So I'm actually going to show you guys how to make the paint, and I found some really fun lights. We're going to go ahead and light them up. So, hi Maureen, thanks for watching. Tonight we're making painted sea glass bottles. I showed you guys these last week. If you can see them behind me, I'll pull them closer so you can see them. But what you're going to need for tonight is you are going to need some good old-fashioned Elmer's glue. You're going to need some food coloring. You're going to need something to stir your glue and your food coloring together. You're going to need some water and bottles. Hi Angie. I've got a collection of some kind of random bottles, so any kind of bottle will work. This one actually is kind of one of my favorites. I left the label on this because I think that that one looks good. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make sea glass bottles. If you guys can see them, hi Melissa, if you can see them lit up behind me, I want to show you. Hi Courtney. Just a couple samples of what I have. I don't know if you guys can actually tell the colors of these. Hi Denise. Thank you guys for watching. So here's the sea glass bottles. I'm going to turn the camera down so you guys can see. And let's see if I can go down a little further. Okay, so, oh, you guys can't see the really cool colors, so I guess you can kind of see the yellow. Oh, hi Courtney from Pennsylvania. Thanks for tuning in all the way from there. Hi Alice. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to start by mixing up some paint. So we're going to use, hi Lynn, we're actually making sea glass paint. Oh, you guys cannot see what I'm doing. So let me see if I can, I'm going to raise you guys up a little bit. So forgive me if it gets a little shaky for a second. All right, that's a little better. Let's see. A little better. You can kind of see. Let's see if I can, trying to get you guys closer. Sorry. Oh no. Uh-oh, what happened? Sorry guys, are you all there? Okay, now you can see. So we're gonna do, just like, if you guys remember when we made our homemade Mod Podge, we are actually gonna do 2 parts glue, 1 part water. Here's the fun thing. If you guys mix a color or you, too much glue, find you've made a little mistake, it's glue, you can wash it off your bottle. So I've got a little bit of glue, a little bit of water, and food coloring. I am going to mix up some teal. So we're going to do 3 drops of blue and 2 drops of green. And hopefully you guys can, this will show up pretty good for you. 2 green. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hi Natalie. So I've got glue, I've got water, and now I've got my food coloring. Just going to take my little coffee stirrer and stir it up. I can already tell by looking at this, I've made, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's really watery. So I'm going to add a little bit more glue to it. Just stir it up so it's nice and good. This color is really good and dark, so this should look pretty neat when we paint. Okay. So I experimented with foam brushes and regular brushes, and I actually found certain bottles like foam and certain like regular paintbrushes. So let's see what this one's going to take. So you want to go ahead, I hope you guys can see that, and you want to paint your whole bottle horizontal first. And just give it a good coat, smear it around. I'm going really fast so you guys can see this, but you don't have to go as fast as I am. This takes about 30 minutes to dry, and if you're done, if it dries and you decide you don't, if If you want it darker, then just go ahead and you can put a second coat on it. So there's my first coat, and on your first coat you want to actually do a second coat, and you just kind of want to rotate the paint. First vertical, then horizontal, all the way around, and then I like to go back one more time with it vertical again. So we're just going to put a second coat in a different direction. And I'll touch up the top after I'm done. All right, now we're just going to go through and blend it one more time. And you can see it's going really smooth now. So it doesn't really, this color, I think you guys can see pretty good. Oh good, you like the color? It's kind of cool when it dries though, because it really does dry frosted like sea glass. So now I'm just going to go ahead, fix the top. Like I said, it's glue. If you don't like it, you can wash it off and redo it. Okay, so there is the first coat. So this one right here, I made probably about 40 minutes ago. As you can see, that's kind of a light green. So I'm gonna go ahead real quickly and put a second coat on this one. Hopefully you guys can see what a second coat does. And if you're gonna make a couple of these bottles, I don't know if you guys can, oh, you guys can't see. Let me turn the light off in here. We'll talk about those lights in a second. Okay, now you can see the bottle better. All right. So if you guys are gonna make a couple of these, you can start with your lightest colors first. Like I probably should have just taken this green. I could have just added a little blue to it and I would have had a really nice teal. But I've got a couple teals and I don't really have a green, so I wanted to make a green. All right, so I'm going back through. I want you guys to see how these dry. So I'm going to see if my hair dryer will reach over here. And then you guys can see how they turn frosty, because that doesn't really look very frosted right now. So I am going to grab the hair dryer, and you guys might want to turn your volume down because I'm not sure if it's going to get loud. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. My hair dryer just barely reaches. Okay, turning it on. Sorry if it gets loud. Oh, I turned it off. There we go. All right, hopefully you guys can see this turn frosty. Probably not. I feel like you guys cannot see that. So I'm gonna show you one that is finished that's frosted. I don't have a really good dark one though, that's kind of the bummer. This one, can you guys tell this is, let me turn the light off. This bottle is kind of cool. So when you guys look around for bottles, this one's got a little sun on it. And this one's actually yellow. And then this one, which I don't, oh, you can tell. All right, this one, I'm gonna move the wet ones over for a second. This one's actually a really cool purple color. I have a little jar of sea glass that you guys also probably can't see the color, but there's some greens, there's a dark blue, there's a purple. So I kind of looked through this, got my colors. This one's purple. So I want to show you what I did next. I got these super cool lights. I don't know if you guys, I'm gonna turn this up for a second. There you go, I can see you guys. I don't know if you guys, any of you guys had experiences with the microburst last week and that went through here in Elgin. We lost electricity for like a day. So I had my sea glass lit wine bottles last week that I had made for samples. So I put one in everybody's room. And it actually was pretty cool because they lit up the whole room. So these little lights right here, ordered them online, 12 for 10 bucks. So pretty cool. They're these tiny little lights. Now you just want to put them right inside the bottle. This is probably literally the hardest part. Hi Emma, probably the hardest part of the whole project. I don't know if you guys can see, oh you can't see what I'm doing again because I turned the camera up, sorry. I'll lift up the bottle in a second. This bottle is pretty cool, it's got ridges in it, so I thought this one was a really fun one. Almost done. I'm gonna see if we can tell the purple because this is kind of a really fun purple. Almost done. There's, I think, 20 lights on these, so they're actually pretty bright. All right, here we go. There you go. Oh, you can't tell that's purple, can you? So that's when that one looks like lit up. I wish that this one had dried. My green one is just dry a tiny bit in the corner down there, which I wanted you to see how it's frosted. I don't think you can tell by any of these bottles on the TV, or on the camera, I mean. So this one I did just, I know, isn't this a fun thing to do with the, with your old bottles? Especially if you have neighbors or people who like to drink wine. Okay, so this one is just a clear frosted. I wish you guys could see all the colors. This one's kind of a fun green. So I was thinking if you wanted to embellish them a little bit, then I was thinking about tying, I haven't tried this yet, so we're gonna do this together, as I realize I don't have scissors, but I'll go with this finished one. I'm gonna turn you guys down again for a second. I was thinking, let's turn the light up so you can see the bottle, of maybe just wrapping some jute all the way around the top. And you know, sometimes when you go to the beach and you actually do get shells and they have little holes in them, I was thinking it would be really fun to dangle. Yes, I can tell you these lights are made by Polar Far. Literally, if you Google wine bottle lights, sorry, battery operated wine bottle lights, they'll come up. It was really easy to find them. $10, and they were delivered in about 3 days, so perfect. And like I said, if you lose electricity, oh good, Amazon, perfect. Yeah, do you have some, Melissa? They're great for when your electricity goes out. Okay, so I was thinking this would be really cute if you just wanted to dangle a seashell from this. I'm gonna grab my scissors real quick. All right, so let's turn that back on. And so now it's got a little decoration at the top. So that's pretty cute, right? And you could even, if you wanted to, I was thinking, so I happen to know, Melissa maybe, if I thought it would be also kind of fun if you wanted to, you could do some, if you had a cricket, you could dip the bottom in sand. I was actually thinking of pouring sand in the bottom, but yeah, that would be really neat to dip the bottom in sand. I'm sorry, oh, too bad, I have sand in my garage, but it would take me too long to run out there. But I was thinking if you had a cricket too, you could put some vinyl on there. Maybe if you wanted to put words on there. All right, so here's, oh, you guys can't see that, sorry, turn the light off. Okay, anyways, just a little tie on there. That would look really, really cute with a little sand dollar, maybe. So you guys have some great ideas. Let's see you make some bottles and dip them into the sand. That would be awesome. So I just want to show you. I made, okay, so literally my lights were $10. Glue's 50 cents right now. Watercolor or food coloring you can get at the dollar store. turning all these on. I know it's super bright, sorry, but I just want you to see all of these I made. And here's just a fun one. Okay, this is not sea glass painted like I showed you in the beginning though. This, I know these are pretty cute, right? This one, if you really even didn't want to paint, it just looks cute with the lights alone. I got two more. All of these, literally this project probably cost me, with all the lights, $13. So here you go, fun collection of sea glass wine bottles. Sorry, that was my hand. So I'm glad you guys like this project. If you make some, send me pictures, because I like to see when you make me some, especially you. They are really cute for the patio. I had these out on my front porch. And like I said, we distributed them through the house when when our electricity went out, and I think these lights burn for like 20 hours too, so they last a pretty long time. Anyways, if you guys make these, let me see them, and then I hope you guys can join me next week, because actually we're gonna go on a little picnic in my backyard, and we're gonna make some summer charcuterie boards. Unless it rains, then we'll be in the kitchen. But we're gonna pack a picnic basket, and I'm gonna show you how to make a really fun charcuterie board when you are on a picnic. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys make some, and I will see you next week. Bye. Have a good night.